Welcome to your daily focus for March the 7th, 2022. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Absolutely. You guys rock. We have the 7 energy today. Standing in our truth. This is about relationships. Absolutely. Where we are making compromises, where we need to make compromises. We may have a tendency today to maybe doubt our perceptions of the relationship, and we need to have a heart to heart. Get back on track. Connect again. Communicate, perhaps. Maybe our responsibilities to a partner, to a friend, to someone we care about, someone we love, clashes with our pursuits, our dreams, our goals. So we don't want to compromise our values, our beliefs, our dreams away. But we do want to create harmony, especially in our relationships. And we must stand in our truth. 7 is very much about standing in our truth. If we do the numerology of the day, it is a 16. 1 plus 6 is 7, so we won't go there again. But we also have the 16 energy in there today. So it's about awakenings, seeing a new path forward, getting the clarity, getting the understanding. Now, this can happen more from an experience you have today. The 16 energy is about awakenings, yes, but it's usually about things getting a little disruptive in order for you to see, in order for you to understand, in order for you to grasp, become aware of. So pay attention to those things that just don't feel all that great, because they're probably the best thing that's going to happen to you to put you on your path forward in a very strong and powerful way. But the 16 does shake us up a bit sometimes, so be aware of that. But out of that, we get the clarity, we get the understanding. Sun is in Pisces, Moon has moved into Taurus, so stop and smell the roses kind of energy and it's more grounded, it's more earthy. Our 5 senses play more of a role in our day-to-day experience. We may be looking at our finances. Under a Taurus moon, we are looking at our financial security, our belongings, our belongings. I don't know what was coming, but it went. It's something I thought was coming in there for us. Material items is also important. Taking stock of what has value in your life, what doesn't. We have a lot of beautiful energy in that sky. Venus and Mars have both moved into Aquarius. So Venus and Aquarius, we're looking for unconventional. We're looking for feeling freedom, coloring outside the lines perhaps. And that could be in love and romance. That could be in how we make money or want to make money going forward. Mars going into Aquarius is also very much about unconventional methods, and we tend to approach problems more intellectually, more detached, so we're not as emotionally bonded to our decisions and our outcomes and our actions. And it's dynamic energy that we have to move forward, but it's kind of like a hit and miss. We're thinking outside the box. We're trying new original things. It hasn't been tried before. It hasn't been done before. We don't know if it will fail. We don't know if it will succeed, but we are trying and we are exploring new ways of taking each step. What's our bottom card? Look at that, the World card. The World card talks about a brand new path awaiting you. We are in new moon energy, yes, but I told you in that new moon energy that we are really preparing for that new moon in Aries. Oh my gosh, my brain is just blanking out. I'm sorry I wasn't here actually to deliver that, because I promised to do a Sunday reading and I didn't. My internet completely went out on Friday afternoon and it came back tonight finally. So please forgive me, but it was out of my control, and I was so disappointed because I actually had this outfit on. I was all ready to go. I thought, I was all pumped up, and there was no internet. So And just about everything that I have for programs and everything, it needs some kind of internet connection. I couldn't even open up like my word processor and stuff to do some, you know, some meditations or some scripts for myself for maybe Patreon or whatnot. I couldn't do anything. So I do apologize for not being here to talk about that shifted energy. And the sun and Jupiter are conjunct up in the sky. My goodness, like what fabulous energy for the expansion of what we want in our lives for us, for ourselves, our wants, our needs, our desires, our hopes, our dreams. It is truly a moment in time when you have to stop and give pause to what you truly want, to grow, to expand, to manifest in your world, in your reality. The Four of Swords. Four of Swords is very much about resting, recuperation. This is the soldier, the warrior coming off the battlefield, hanging up their weapons, taking off the armor, laying down, and allowing themselves to heal properly, to prepare themselves for a world that is without war, without battles, without fears and anxieties. So know that you are kind of in that transition period right now. And if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling whooped, take a rest. Absolutely. Kick your feet up. Lean back. I mean, the sun is in Pisces, so it is totally okay to dream, to fantasize. It's not, the sun really isn't in the energy of doing. It's more of dreaming and thinking of the possibilities and the potential that we have. So here we are. It's taking off the armor. It's hanging up the weapons, knowing that that was the past. Knowing that you are going to be opening your eyes to a whole new reality. Temperance is next. Having more by having less. Finding the perfect balance for you and you alone. Stop worrying about everybody else and how they feel about it and how it will affect them. It's not the energy for that. The energy is to pay attention to you. Sun and Jupiter are conjunct up in the sky. My goodness. For some of us, it may be our family life, our home life. Others, it'll be work, career. Some of us, it'll be our relationships. Some of us will be learning experiences. Some of us will be spirituality. Some of us will be health and well-being. This is a collective reading, but in some area of your life, you need to understand what that true balance is for you and only you. Just because everybody else runs 5K doesn't mean you have to. You can run 10, you can run 2, you can walk the whole thing. It's up to you. What brings you happiness? What brings you peace of mind? What brings you a sense of balance, of control? And our last card is, look, the Hangman. The Hangman is, don't get too carried away. I mean, especially with Mars and Aquarius now. But even Venus in our love lives and whatnot will be a little bit more erratic. Absolutely, because we'll be coloring outside the lines and looking for new avenues, new approaches, new steps. And the Hangman is more about taking it back a little bit, thinking it through. So we started with laying down and resting and preparing ourselves for this new adventure, this new beginning, this new start, this new world. And now we have the Hangman here to say, yeah, back it up. Think it through. Be in the moment. Yesterday? Doesn't matter. It happened. So you're here today at this moment. And how do you move forward? What was it with the numerology? Doubting our perceptions? I remember saying that. Anyways, this is for us to get our perceptions back in line. With thinking right, with seeing clearly, with understanding, with processing it. Maybe understanding what we have control of and what we actually need control of. Because I think our responsibilities to other people might actually irk us a little bit today. And so it may be, instead of just saying, you know what, I've had enough of doing it for you. Which is sometimes what we can say when we don't think it through, when we don't use the Hangman's energy. So back it up. What do you truly want to say? How do you want it to be received? How do you want it to affect the relationship as a whole? And then go forward and say, we need to talk, because this is to a point where I can't look away. Okay, let's get a mantra card, shall we? So it's okay if you're not doing today. It doesn't look like that is the energy of the day. It's more understanding where we want to bring in harmony, where we want to bring in balance, where we want to bring in security. Thinking it through, making the plan, understanding where we are now. My goodness, the whole deck just flew away there. Okay, I better cut them before they do fly away. Gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. Be grateful for all you have. I have talked about gratitude to no end, haven't I? It's so important. And that's why I talk about it so much. It's so important to be grateful for what you have in your life. So start a gratitude journal. I think at the new moon I said, or maybe it was the March video of this is a time to journal. So journal your gratitude. The things that you are happy that you have in your life. The things that you know are around you. Maybe it's people that you're grateful for. Maybe it's actually monetary things that you're grateful for. Maybe it's a cash flow that you are grateful for and how it comes to you. Maybe you are grateful for your health, your well-being, your spirituality. Maybe you are grateful for. Finish it. What is it? Maybe you're thinking you're having a really hard time. Open up your eyes with a new perception. It truly is a time when we can see clearer and have a better understanding. Sometimes we don't appreciate the things we have until we do lose them. So it's okay to appreciate having that for the time you did. Gratitude. Okay, so gratitude does a lot of things. Gratitude helps you live in peace, joy, and love. Being grateful for the abundance you have received is the best insurance that more good things will continue to come. Grateful people are happier, less stressed, and are more satisfied with their lives. That has been scientifically proven in many studies. So Google it. Don't take my word. Don't take their word. Google it. Find out for yourself just how important having gratitude as part of your daily routine, your daily practice, your daily existence, so vitally important to your health, to your well-being, to your happiness, to your joy. Learn to create abundance in all areas of your life. First, you need to ask what it is you would like to receive or change in your life. Believe it is possible, and then let it happen. Be ready to receive. Give thanks to God, the angels, the universe. Gratitude is a powerful process for shifting your energy and bringing more of what you want into your life. The mantra is, I am grateful for life's gifts of peace, joy, and love. I am grateful. Let's see what our animals have to say. So, if you don't have a gratitude journal and you're not so sure about this, how about you grab a piece of paper and a pen and just write down one thing that you're grateful for before you go to bed tonight. Read it aloud and go to sleep. But the next night, I'd like you to write a second thing that you're grateful for. Read them both and then go to sleep. I want you to do that for a couple of weeks. I want you to tell me how all of a sudden things are starting to change for you. I don't think it will take more than 2 weeks. I really don't. If you're consistent, if you put some emotion behind it, if you give it thought. I double dare you. Try it. Doesn't cost you a thing. Design your space with the squirrel. Well, we haven't seen the squirrel in so very, very long, haven't we? Design your space. The squirrel. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the last time we saw our squirrel. Kind of forgot he was in the deck. Sorry, squirrel. So rearrange, renovate, action, clean. You may have to break something up to make way for something new. So that could be the 16 energy, actually. Breaking something up to make way for something new. Definitely that could be the 16 energy that we could be experiencing today. Squirrel wants you to get going on that home improvement project that you've been putting off. If it's not a remodel, it could simply be that you need to work on rearranging your home, possibly your office, in a manner that's less chaotic and cluttered, more aligned with peace, balance, and harmony. So once again, it's a way of bringing in peace, balance, and harmony into our life, which was right weaved through the entire reading. So I love how it all comes together. So Squirrel is adding a red Christmas ornament to adorn her home. The color red is often used to express passion and love, sometimes also anger and jealousy. Make certain that the colors you use within your area bring in positive energy. You don't accidentally add something that would invoke negativity. By properly personalizing your space, you can bring warmth of higher energy to your area. So I guess, you can ask yourself, does my outside world reflect my inside harmony? Or what I want to feel for harmony? Does it have a flow? What is stopping the flow? Is there a pile of books or bills or pieces of paper or some old plates that you meant to put away a long time ago or a couple of cups still set down? What stops the flow in your environment? And start taking care of making your own world filled with more harmony, love, and peace, and watch the ripples happen in your world going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.